Hey guys, I really wanted to talk to you about this whole like Leo full moon energy because this has been like the best week emotionally of like my life, of like the caliber of like high vibration things that I'm feeling and like channeling stuff. Like it's been incredible, and like so many things I've been seeing in my Facebook feed are astrologers talking about how incredible this time is. Like the planetary alignment of like all this stuff is just like fucking fantastic right now. And I am a Leo. I'm born in August, and like I'm feeling it super strongly, and like life has just been incredible. And I'm like, yeah, I need to come on and share kind of what I've been getting from other people, some links to the other people too, because they're friggin' awesome and they're actual astrologers. And then like just like the capacity of how awesome things can be when you choose love and faith and you go with the flow and all the awesome things and say yes to the good things and let go of the bad. And hey Tracy, hi Robin, hi Victoria, who's saying hello from Houston. That's so awesome. Hope you guys are having an awesome evening. Love the eclipse. I know this is like probably the best energy that I've ever felt from like the planetary stuff. It's so good. Okay. So it's a Leo full moon combined with a total lunar eclipse. And again, I'm not an astrologer. Karen Mlendy is an awesome friend of mine. She's an astrologer. I'll link her name below so you can see her awesome videos. She does it like every full moon and new moon and that stuff, and I love tuning into that. And then Christina Luna, she's also a really good soul sister friend of mine. I met her at Date with Destiny last month, and I'm actually going to do a quote from one of her videos that I watched like an hour ago, and I'm like, oh, this is so good. And then I'm like, okay, I need to like talk about this, because then the Leo King was live on Instagram when I went on Instagram, and then I went over to his Facebook Live on YouTube to like see what was happening. Anyway, like all this like planetary stuff happened, and then I'm like, oh, I feel called to making a video about it. And literally when I opened my Facebook app, there was another astrologer's like cap of like this energy and how powerful it is and how important it is and stuff like that. Because like all the planets are direct right now. So it's like a super powerful, awesome time for manifesting and being in such high vibration, good energy, and all that stuff. And hi Alyssa, hi Elizabeth, hi Gail. It'd be super cool to know with you guys too, like what sign you are, if you know your signs, because like that's always really fun for me. I'm a Leo and I'm loving this energy. Okay, so my friend Christina, and I'm going to link her in the comments below after this, so you guys can also just go to their pages and check out their videos if you're feeling called to yourself. So she was saying that the things we decide in our life, like right now, is going to kind of make the bed that we're going to be sleeping in for the next year. And then that's going to be making the foundation and making the bed, so to speak, of is what we'll be in for the next long cycle, because it's like the beginning of a big long cycle right now. And Victoria says, I'm Taurus. Very cool. And hi Suck, hi Melissa, hi everyone else popping on live. So Christina was really feeling called to share this with people, and she was saying like our importance, talking about the importance of our decisions right now. And she's like, if everyone knew that they would choose the good thoughts and the good things instead of sometimes being tested by the bad things and deciding to go in that negative thought pattern. And then it was really interesting because like the deciding factor of me making this video instead of like continuously just like enjoying my like super nourishing, relaxing, soulful Sunday that I'm having right now, it's like just been awesome and incredible to like soak in the goodness of like how fucking awesome this whole week's been. But the Leo King was talking about, he was kind of going through the years and astrologically speaking what was happening energetically, especially in the spiritual community and the people who are sensitive to all this stuff. And he was talking about right now is like the highest, best emotional adventure of your life, and you can choose that, or you can be in denial and stay in hell. So he's like, I don't want to be like, well, like kind of bad or whatever. He's like, I'll be super frank, like choose the best of your life right now, or like end up in hell for another long cycle. And like, you don't want that. So like choose really good things right now. And he was talking about like letting go of the crap, having faith, and like this eclipse is no joke. It's like super powerful. Choose good things during this eclipse. And have the best fucking life ever. Like, doesn't that sound really awesome that like right now you can choose an amazing template to be like, I'm going to have the best life ever, and that you will be so super supported by the universe right now. Like, for me personally, like, I've been called to do so many things this week. Like, I've been doing daily dance parties, like, for sometimes hours on end, and just, like, getting in my body and enjoying life. And I've stopped eating a bunch of stuff that has, like, the processed sugar and crap in it, and I've been making my own food more and making my own, like, like sugar-free muffins that taste delicious. And I did that again, like, I did that last weekend, and I just did that again now. Then I'm like, ooh, it'd be super fun to, like, add walnuts here and, like, do peppermint oil here, and, like, I've been just super in flow with everything in my life, and it feels so good. Like, I had the music blasting and just, like, dancing while making food, which is super fun because, like, I had a bunch of resistance last year to, like, a bunch of things, and having that constant, like, reflection of, like, holy shit, like, I went through, like, definitely another, like, dark night of the soul during certain times last year to experience, like, the things and lessons that I need to have, like, fucking euphoria in my life right now. Like, that's been something that I'm, like, sharing with people this week. I'm like, so, you know, when I went through the up level and I started using, like, joyful and, like, blissful to describe my life, now, like, euphoric's coming through. Like, it doesn't make sense for me to be, like, this fucking happy and I'm this fucking, like, ridiculously happy. It's, like, next level. So I'm like, yes, hell yes to this being the template of the next year and long period of my life for me to choose these good things and to go in flow, and for when those fears come up, to do the work that I need to on it, to heal it, to let go of it, and to continuously choose this, like, inflow, divine, feminine, like, delicious, blissful, pleasurable life that I'm on now, and being super free right now. Like, I also feel like that's a huge thing that I got from going to Date with Destiny last year and, like, integrating it all that I had to at the end of last year. Like, it's incredible to be super in my feminine and showing it and showing up as, like, the next level speaker and healer and coach in my life, and just sharing the messages that I want. Like, the channeling that I've been getting this past week has been phenomenal, and, like, the synchronicity supporting me throughout all these things have been incredible. Like, it just has lined up ridiculously. Like, I was talking with my friend in Livingston about creating my like, signature program that I've been working on, like, my blissful programs, and, like, creating from broken to blissful, and that the more I work on it, the more content I get. So instead of, like, narrowing it down like I'm trying to, like my ego wants to be like, here's, like, a small little piece that, like, will help people, I get, like, more and more and more. And then I had an awesome, beautiful conversation with her, and afterwards I was just, like, saying my affirmations in the mirror, feeling super filled, like, dancing around, singing, and being super joyful. And then it was like, well, then just write your book. And the title of my book that I knew that I was going to write at some point, but definitely didn't think it was going to start right now, I just, like, opened up a Word document and, like, channeled, wrote for, like, an hour and a half nonstop, being super joyful about it. And it just felt so good. And I'm like, holy shit, like, I know that there may be parts of that process that won't be fun in the future, and, like, a lot of authors talk about how hard it is to write and stuff, but I'm like, I wrote, like, 2,500 words, just, like, it was nothing, and it was so fun, and it felt so good. And same thing with my talk that I did yesterday. That took me, like, less than an hour to do, to, like, create a talk and just be super in alignment with it. And the synchronicities that I had yesterday, like, it was awesome. Like, the video that they played right before me that I didn't know that they were going to play right before me was talking about saying that, like, I can do it and having really awesome, like, 2019 goals. And that was what my talk about maximizing your mindset had big themes in, that I can do it, that your 2019 goals are achievable. And, like, it was just, everything was super synchronistic. I asked, again, to be an open channel of love for everyone that was there, and, like, had my theme and the template of what I was doing as my talk, and then just, like, talked, and I said random things that, like, I didn't know that I was going to say, but it felt so good to say them, and I connected it, my talk, to, like, basically every speaker who had gone before me, which I feel is, like, a next level speaker unlock achievement. Personally, like, when I see other people do that, I've always been like, wow, like, they just, like, in the moment did that, and I'm like, I did that in the moment for, like, basically every single talk that went before me, because it all just, like, flowed so beautifully together, and it felt so good. And it was like, yeah, like, I had the biggest high yesterday. It was so good, and I'm like, these things just keep happening. Like, the best things just keep happening right now. And I keep saying like, I love my life. Like my life is fucking fantastic right now. And to know that all the planets are in alignment and that this is literally creating the next year onward long period of my life feels so fucking good. And for other people to have that too, to be like, everyone who's watching live or who's on the replay, who's like connected to my energy, to be like, you can literally choose your thoughts in this moment and decide that the next whatever long period that people in the astrology are talking about, that you're gonna create a beautiful template of like high vibration and love and peace and joy, and that you can like open yourself up to that. Like it's as easy as saying whatever your higher power name is, God, creator, source energy, the universe, guides, whatever, to support you in your intention of peace, love, joy, whatever your intention is for your life, to be supported in that way. And I love my friend Ron Schaefer. He was also talking about doing that. Like I got that from him to like just be a really open channel on that. And he was saying that personally his fear when that came up for him to do was like, well, I don't want to like have to go create houses for poor people and like third world countries. Like my hands aren't made for like construction work, kind of like a joke. But like your soul, your highest self, like your blueprint for why you're here on this earth is in alignment with your highest joy. Like it's going to make you feel so incredible and blissful and happy to be in alignment with that truth, and like ridiculously freeing. Like I feel so light and just in pleasure and joy and bliss, and like this is what everyone's life can be. And right now is a beautiful time astrologically to create that intention for your life. So if you guys want to put some of your intentions on for everyone who's on live right now, what's your intention? Like commit it to the universe right now. Like say, this is what my intention or my goal or your commitment for your life is, to really put more energy behind that. And hey Marie and Sherry and Annie and Pauline says, awesome, love, love, yes. And thank you for the little hearts and loves. I love you guys too. And Victoria said, amazing, awesome. And Lillian, I think I'm saying your name right. Hope you guys are all having an awesome night. Hi Missy and Melanie and Larry and Jennifer and everyone else. And if I didn't catch it before, and say that you're a Taurus, that's really cool that you're a Taurus. I don't know much about all the signs. Like I'm not the astrologer, but I have close friends who are, and I've been listening to like everyone's stuff about astrology that's like popped up onto my Facebook, and I'm like, this is so interesting right now. So yeah, if you guys are like feeling called to release and let go of the bad things, like do it. Like this is a really good time to let go of that so that you can move forward to your like life of love or happiness or health or bliss or joy or abundance or whatever your intention is for your life. Like the blueprint that was put on your heart, like your individual unique desires were put in your heart by your higher power. If you believe that that's God, the universe, your highest self, that was put in your heart for a reason. You weren't born into this world to have like disappointment or resentment or things not go well for you. Like when you were born and had this in you, you were also given the full path to achieve it. So like that's like a universal law. Like when it was given to you, the how was also given to you. So stop focusing on the how, and if it hasn't shown up yet, like release and let that go and just show up and enjoy the process, and know that baby step by baby step by baby step, you're getting there and you're getting closer to those things, and that you get to enjoy the process. Like that was a big step for me to like not be that super high achiever and want to get to the end and have like these big outcomes. And instead I was like open up to receive so much more love and compassion and joyfulness and bliss and like orgasmic life stuff. Like when you step into how awesome the present moment is and how awesome you can co-create magic with the universe, and that you're always divinely protected and supported, and that things are always working out for your highest and best good. Like when you're in that energy, like things feel so fucking fantastic. So yeah, if you want to commit individually to yourself, I really encourage you to write it down. So if you don't want to put it in the comments, if you don't want to publicly say it to everyone else, then at least write it down for yourself to be like, I'm committed to creating the most joyously, blissfully, happy, healthy, incredible, abundant future for myself. Like have that intention. I've been looking at my vision boards and doing my life vision statements like so ridiculously consistently, and like it's feeling different. Like it's feeling so like nourishing and concrete and good, and like energetically in my body I get like different feelings from it this past week too, which is really, really interesting. Yeah, so like show up for yourself in those ways. Create a life vision statement for yourself, what your whole vision for your life is going to be in 5 years, and like create it in a way where it's already done so that your life is concrete and clear in your head, so you know what you're going for, and that you're bringing it to yourself in like a super joyous way. Create it in a very high vibe state. Don't be like, oh fuck, she told me I had to do this, so this should be my homework. Do it in like a really good energy so that the universe will support you in co-creating that in really good energy. And if you say it as in like it's already happened, like I'm so grateful this has happened in my life, that I've traveled here and had these experiences and have this love and connection in my life and have these friendships and have this in my career and feel like super awesome about all these different experiences that I've had. If you have it in that, then when you're visualizing it, then your brain won't know the difference between a memory and something that hasn't happened yet. So put all that really good energy in for creating your like best 2019 and beyond. And I really feel like you're going to be supported with these like super positive, like all the planets are dragged, these super high manifesting energies. And yeah, just like go with that, because it's been really awesome for me to connect with these energies for the past couple days as they've been like shifting and upgrading, and I'm like, this is incredible. I am so up for having the most blissful life ever, just this being the template for it. And if you need any help or support in that, like I am open to having more one-on-one clients in my private practice right now, while I am still focusing on creating that group program for the blissful people, from broken to blissful. So yeah, if you're feeling to like maybe need some one-on-one support on that, definitely reach out to me, connect with me. We can get on a complimentary call to see where you're at and see if you are the best fit. I do tell people who aren't the best fit for me right now that they're not the best fit, and I have a ton of people that I can refer people to because I've been doing the Love and Light show for over a year, so I have other people that are very specific and tailored to other niches. If you're not like 100% my ideal client, and I only work with people who are like 10 out of 10 or more committed to their dream life, like that they're going to show up and do the work and do their homework and be in the best state for the calls and showing up and doing the work that they need to actually get to their dream happy lives. So if that's resonating with you, definitely feel free to leave a comment or reach out to me privately. And hey, everyone else popping online. Hi, Janice and Elizabeth and Barry and Marie. Hey. So yeah, I am going to go now and continue to enjoy my super like restorative self-care Sunday. Like this has been like, all the days recently have been like the best days, and nothing super particular or fantastic is happening. Like the dancing on stage yesterday was awesome. I put a post today about how that was like a secret desire of mine, and the universe just like made it happen, like super ease and flow synchronistically, just all of a sudden in my life. So I did make a post on that because that was fantastic. That I was like, maybe in like a year from now, if I like work really hard, then I'll like get my own stage to be able to like play my own music and like dance with the, the audience before I talk and stuff. And then it was just like, oh, well, you can do that now, and we want you to energize people like you did in the fall. And I'm like, awesome, I'm gonna go do that. And the fear came up of like, but you didn't plan it, and it's like a new thing, and like what song are you gonna use, and like you're ready to dance in front of people now. And like for the past week I've been dancing in my stories, my Instagram stories and my Facebook stories, like because I've been just doing huge dance parties with myself, and it feels fucking amazing. Like it gets me super deep connected into my feminine, and just things flow really well after that, and it's really awesome exercise. And I've just been sharing that because I felt really called to share that, not to like tell people that they need to dance every day, but like to encourage people to do the things every day that bring them joy, whatever individual thing that is for me. And for me, that's getting into dancing and jumping up and down and like peak state for my Tony Robbins fam, and to like be really enjoying that energy in my life. And hey, Debbie and Lisa and Sherry said, my intention is having abundance to continue to provide for my daughter and myself. Awesome, I love that. To provide her college as well as ability to travel. That's so fantastic, Sherry. I love that, and sending so much love for that intention. That's so beautiful. Awesome. So yeah, even if you guys are catching the replay and you want to share your intention in the comments, definitely feel free to send me a message if you're like resonating with me and you're like, yes, I want to live a blissful, joyful, free, fantastic fucking life, and like that's the energy you need help in moving towards in 2019 and beyond, definitely let me know. I'm here to love and support you on your journey as best I can. And if we're not the best fit, I can totally refer like tons of books or other people, or like give you some next best step on your journey so that you can feel super supported in creating this best life with these awesome energies that we're experiencing right now. So I'm sending you guys so much love and light, and I hope that you have a fantastic week.